'cause I'm fucking tipsy.
Second YouTube video. Today I'm going to react to Greg Doucette's yapping.
Tell you to close your eyes, match your dream physique, and tell you're not getting it. Halfway there.
So keep coping. Not everyone's dream physique is your 5% body fat. Why would the scale go up at all if you're eating maintenance? Like the whole fucking definition of eating maintenance is that you're maintaining your weight. Like he's literally lying to himself. Let's go.
If someone said, I will give you $1 million, all you have to do is maintain sub 5% body fat for 1 year, give you $1 million, I'd say,
well, 12% body fat would be possible for sure.
Coach Greg, and today we're settling some confusion. Seems people do not understand what maingaining means. People are talking about it all the time and getting it wrong. Some like it, some hate it, some are saying, no, you're wrong. Some are saying, finally, that makes sense. Gonna explain it in detail so that it's easy to understand. By the end of the video, you're gonna know exactly what to do. Exactly. No hesitancy, no questions, nothing. Done. Last video you'll ever need to see on Maingaining. I posted this on Instagram. You won't have to cut if you don't bulk in the first place. Seems pretty straightforward. If you don't get fat, you won't have to go on a diet. If you bulk, you're eventually going to have to cut. What goes up must come down. That's how life works. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. The reason people are bulking is because they're trying to put on more muscle. And does bulking put on more muscle? Yes, a little bit it does. So people assume I need to bulk because I'm going to put on more muscle if I bulk. Problem is, eventually that bulk turns into a cut. And when you're on a cut, guess what happens? It's harder to build muscle. That extra muscle
I mean, yes, that's true, but you could also just bring bulk, really gain weight slowly, maybe like 100 grams per week, and then the cut is not gonna last long at all. And you won't even gain that much fat in the lean bulk if you're actually doing it right anyways. So at the end of the day, it's not gonna be such a crazy problem. But I do know where he's coming from. Like if you're actually just bulking normally and gaining maybe half a kilo per week, then yes, obviously you're pretty much sacrificing progress later down in the game because you have to cut, and with the cut you're not getting stronger and you're not really building any muscle. So pretty much just lost time.
built because of your bulk, it's now in jeopardy because you're cutting. And when you're cutting, it's harder to build muscle. So what does Coach Greg advise? Don't bulk, don't cut.
Okay, that sounds like a stupid idea. Sounds like you're just gonna plateau everything. Because if you're actually serious about building muscle, like you have to gain weight because like muscle weighs. It literally weighs grams in kilos. If you're not gaining any grams per week, like, are you really gaining any muscle? Maybe if you're also losing body fat, but that's only going to like really happen if you're a beginner, or if you have like really a lot of excess body fat, sure, then yes, but if you're lean or just skinny, not gonna happen.
Maingain. And by maingain, I mean maintain your body fat at the same level while building muscle. Coach Greg, I'm 9% body fat. If I'm happy with that, I keep my body fat at 9% while building muscle or while getting stronger. I don't do a bulk and then a mini cut. No, if you do a bulk followed by a mini cut, during the bulk, you'll build muscle a little bit quicker, then you'll lose a little bit more on the cut. Versus if...
I mean, even if you lose muscle on a mini cut, like literally just going to bulk again and you will regain your muscle anyways. Because muscle memory exists. And why would you not get it just back, you know? Obviously, if you're not planning to go on a bulk right away, like, okay, sure. If you're planning to like do a mini cut and then cut further, might be an idea, I don't know. If you're planning to do that, then yeah, okay, fair enough. You lost muscle, but if you're actually going to bulk again, then you will just gain it back. But still, obviously, you know, try to not lose muscle, keep protein high, keep sleep good, all that good stuff.
If you gain, you will continuously throughout that entire period of time be able to put on muscle. Someone wrote, one of your less popular opinions, Greg. Truth hurts, and I tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear.
Yeah, I mean, that's not true. Like, literally, bulking cutting works, and it's just literally proven by so many bodybuilders. And just say that just like Maingaining is the truth that people don't want to hear. Like, no, it's just bullshit. It's literally bullshit. Like, how are you going to gain muscle while being like in the maintenance calories? Muscle is weight. If you're not gaining weight, are you gaining muscle? If you're not losing fat, then no.
They want to hear, go to Wendy's, go to McDonald's, eat more, get fat. It's an excuse to get off the diet, and then do a mini cut later and you'll be bigger than last time. They don't want to hear, eat healthy year round, have balance.
Okay, but who said you have to eat unhealthy on the bulk? Especially if you're talking about the lean bulk. Just eat healthy and be in a small calorie surplus, like 100 calories surplus per day. You don't have to like go to McDonald's and eat 10 cookies a day to bulk, right? Like just lean bulk.
No, it sounds way better to let's bulk. What if you're a younger guy that's already relatively lean? Still,
if you're young and skinny, you have to go on a lean bulk. Like, I tried building muscle without bulking my first year, and like literally built like 1 kg of muscle after 1 year, something like that. Like, really just no gains, because I was eating like less than 2,300 calories, and after I started like actually eating more, and I only started to gain weight around like my 4th month of trying to bulk, when I was eating above 3,200. So like, how I'm going to build muscle if I'm eating less than 2,300? Yeah, bro, just newbie gains a bit, because you know that still exists. But otherwise, like, cooked, like just wasted a year just because I didn't bulk. You know, obviously I didn't really have an idea what to do, so didn't really look into bulking and cutting at all. I just trained, even at home. So yeah, what can I say? Let's continue.
gain, and then someone responds with, lean bulking is more optimal for muscle growth. You can do periodic mini cuts to help lose any extra unwanted fat and improve insulin sensitivity. But yeah, it is healthier to not do drastic weight changes, i.e. 9-month bulk, 3-month cut. In the long run, gaining is just as good as bulking and cutting, but healthier. Yo-yo dieting is not healthy. It's better to maintain a weight that you're happy with than...
I do have to agree here, like yo-yo dieting isn't the healthiest thing, but so at the end of the day, like you're going to build way more muscle if you're lean bulking and cutting. And as long as you don't do like to extremes, then you should actually be fine. It's not that much worse than just keeping your weight. But like technically, for health purposes, really just maintaining your weight would be pretty good. But yeah, we want to build muscle, and gaining ain't gonna do that.
To yo-yo up and down. And honestly, what would you rather be? To be happy with your body fat year round and maintain that 365 days a year? Or to bulk up, get fat for part of the year, and then to diet the other half of the year and look good.
You don't have to get fat on a bulk. Like, you just put on a little bit of body fat, that's it. And you're gonna look much bigger, muscle-wise. You just have a bit of more body fat. Like, you don't actually have to get fat. Like, I don't know why he always thinks if you're going to bulk, you get just fat. Like, fucking started the bulk 6 months ago, okay, now I'm obese. Like, what?
Once a year. If you'd rather bulk up and cut down and look good once a year, then do it. Do it. I'm just telling you what's healthier. So some people seem to think you can't put on muscle unless you put on fat. It's not true. It is not true. This is how it works. Think of it this way. You have a plot of land and on it you have a garage and a house. On one end, you're trying to build up your house, trying to make an addition to it, an extra room. You hire a contractor, they're building your house. And at the same time, you have a garage, you don't like it, you want to tear it down. You hire a different contractor to tear down the garage. On any given day, you can both tear down the garage and build up the house at the same time, independently of each other. Tearing down the garage represents burning fat. Building up the house represents building muscle. Two separate contractors.
Yeah, that can work, but again, you have to be a beginner for that or have excess amounts of body fat. Like above 15% body fat is about a good estimate when you can do this. Because otherwise, your body is not gonna use that fat to build muscle. You're just gonna maintain your weight and that's it. So he's talking about the body recomp. Yeah, but it just works when you have excess amounts of body fat and your body doesn't have a problem using that body fat to build muscle then because it has excess amounts of fat anyways.
This happens in your own body. Inside your body, you can build muscle over here, burn fat over there, same time. It does not depend on each other. I've already done a video on this in the past, how muscle's built. You need protein, water, and energy.
Yeah, true.
As long as you have those three things, you can build muscle. You don't need to be in a surplus and get fat to do that. You could literally...
Well, a surplus is an energy surplus, right? So, as he said, you need energy to build muscle, so calories. But you're only going to get these calories if you eat the excess calories and are in a surplus, or you have the calories from your fat. And if you don't have excess fat, your body is not going to use these calories to build new muscle. You're just going to have your weight plateaued. So also muscle growth. You can also still build muscle, but extremely slowly if you are not in a surplus and you are actually on the leaner side or skinnier.
Use some of the wood from the garage to build the addition to your house. Literally can do that. That would represent building muscle in a deficit. It can happen. It's harder, but it can happen. So all of you watching this, every single one of you, you fall into one of three categories. Category A, you are overweight or obese and not happy about it. You have too much fat on your body. If you're in category A, you should slowly try to lose the weight until you're healthy and happy. Not a crash diet, a slow cut until you get to the weight you want. So if you're overweight or obese or have too much body fat, do not maingain. That is category A. Lose the weight slowly. When you get to your desired goal, then maingain. Category B.
Yeah, I would say half a kilo loss per week is about a good range. Depends how obese you really are. The fatter you are, the faster you could lose weight without losing any muscle. But again, if you struggle with eating a lot of food, I guess the opposite, you struggle to not eat a lot of food, then yeah, more of a deficit, so more weight loss per week could be hard for you to maintain. So there also might be better to just lose half a kilo per week. But yeah, it just depends. But generally, like half a kilo is pretty good. It's not like slow, but it's not like really too fast where you can crush your hormones and yo-yo appetite yourself to fucking obesity again. Yeah, so yeah, let's just say that.
B, this is where I fall. You're already lean enough. You're already happy with your level of body fat. You're at 9% body fat for me. Maybe it's 15 for you, 20, whatever makes you happy. When you get to that,
you're already lean enough at 20% body fat? You're not lean at 20% body fat, bro. Like, the fuck? If you're 20% body fat, you also fall into the first category. Pretty much. But you can also, either cut. If you want to lose body fat, sure do that. So yeah, you can lose, as I said, half a kilo per week of body weight. Or you could actually recomp. Like, you have enough body fat to do that. But also, it just depends, like, how long have you been lifting, and also genetics, if they allow you to do that. But you can definitely try, like, it's cool getting stronger, bigger, and leaner at the same time. Just do like a slight calorie deficit, but make sure you are not actually like losing weight, since you're actually also building muscle. Means your weight should stay the same, about the same, right? Doesn't have to be exact. Maybe also just lose extremely slowly weight, but just technically, if you know your maintenance, then eat less, but still don't lose weight. That's like the spot where you wanna be to recomp.
point, you maintain. You keep your body fat at that level, and slowly the muscle will be added. And in category C, you're too lean, too skinny, not enough body fat. You're too lean to be healthy. Maybe you just finished a diet. Maybe you're a bodybuilder, you just...
Okay, bro, just lean bulk. And if you think you're getting like fat too fast, just eat in a slighter calorie surplus. Like if 200 calorie surplus is too much, eat in a 100. If that's too much, maybe eat in a 100 calorie surplus on some days. Because it's pretty hard to like actually do like 50 calorie surplus like every day, really, to measure that. So let's just say 100, man, like 100 grams per week. You're not really going to get that much fat. Like, it's manageable, really.
competed. Maybe you're anorexic, or you don't have enough energy, you don't feel good. If this is you, you cannot maintain. You're too lean for your genetics. So what you need to do is slowly increase your calories and increase your body fat until you're at a point where you're healthy. That percentage is different for everyone. I wish I could say that's 15% for men and 24% for women. Get to that point and then maintain. It's not. This depends on your genetics, which you get from your parents. Everyone has a different number of fat cells, hormones, ghrelin, and so on. I tell people over and over again, if you try to achieve your dream physique, you're probably not going to be happy because it's too hard to do.
It depends what dream physique yours is really. If your dream physique is 6% body fat, then yeah, okay, fine, like, you can't maintain that. Like, forget it. Some do, but like, they're like, honestly, aliens. But yeah, like, you can maintain like 10 to 12% body fat, which is pretty lean. Women like it also more than like 6% body fat. For me personally, I also don't think 6% body fat or like any similar ranges look good. Just looks extremely unhealthy and doesn't even look good. Like, what can I say? Just like 10 to 12 is the best, I think. Maybe like 8 to 12 could be too, like, I don't know, for some individuals. But yeah, let's continue.
You might get there, but then you have no energy, can't sleep, irritable, you're hangry, low sex drive, the list goes on and on. The best example, Abby Rainier. She posted on her Instagram wall not too long ago, I had to stop Maingaining. If you don't know what that term is, basically Greg Doucette coined it as eating at maintenance while keeping the protein high to slowly put on muscle, aka not going to the extremes of bulking and cutting. The problem for me was that my maintenance was low and not healthy for my body.
Like, bro, again, how are you going to gain muscle weight if you're eating at maintenance, which means you're maintaining your weight? You ain't gonna build muscle without excess body fat. Just not gonna happen. It's fucking bullshit, like, because
She was too lean to be healthy. She wasn't at a high enough body fat to be healthy. I spent months maintaining and eating a very high protein diet. My squat, deadlift, and many other accessory movements were not progressing. I was stuck squatting 90 pounds for months. I was drained and couldn't train harder than last time. That is the...
Okay, just quick say in this. If you're eating at maintenance, you can get stronger, bro. Like, neural, central, whatever, like, what is it called? Neurological adaptations can happen. And you can get stronger. 100%. But just like muscle mass, difficult, man. Difficult.
absolute perfect example of what happens when you try to maintain a physique that's too lean. Society puts pressure to look lean. They want you to be shredded, and you try to live up to those expectations, but it's too much. Do you know why I'm 9% body fat and not 5? Because when I'm 5% body fat, I feel like shit. I cannot maintain that.
I mean, you don't only feel like shit, like it also looks like shit, honestly. Just like 9% is good. Like 5?
I have no energy. I'm hungry. I don't like it. 9%? Now I'm happy. I can maintain. I can race on my bicycle. I have energy, normal sex drive, can sleep. But when I diet to get to 5% or as lean as Tristan Lee, I can't do it. Why can Tristan Lee do it? He has better genetics. He can maintain a shredded physique because his genetics are to be shredded.
Maybe steroids? I don't know, but maybe.
You might have better or worse genetics than me. So you can't look at someone else and say, I want to look like that. I'm going to diet to that point and maintain. You can try, but it might be too lean for your own good. I realized I had to bulk or reverse diet. I chose to reverse and sacrifice my six-pack. After all, no one really cares. I am finally increasing the weight on my squats and deadlifts. I still eat a very high protein diet, but my maintenance has completely changed. You have to do what's best for you and your goals, even if it's not what your doctor does. So is she in fact against what Coach Greg says? No, she's literally doing exactly what I want you to do. She's doing exactly what I preach. I preach, if you don't have energy, if you're not eating enough, you don't feel good, eat more. I do not promote trying to achieve your dream physique being shredded 365 days a year. I know firsthand just how difficult this is. It is hard to explain just how much suffering is involved in trying to be perfect. I am the last person to try and make you be perfect. I do the opposite. Tell you to close your eyes, imagine your dream physique, and tell you you're not getting it. Halfway there. Because what happens when you chase perfection is you suffer and it's not worth it. It is not worth it. Trust me, take my word for it. Someone who's done...
So keep coping. Not everyone's dream physique is your 5% body fat. Like just 10% body fat fucking looks sexy as fuck. Lean as hell. But doesn't look like shitty as lower body fat percentages. Because hey, if you have like enough muscle, enough gym experience, you've built the muscle, and you're 10% body fat, like, is that your dream physique? Like, he's just coping or thinking like everyone wants to look like him. And it's just not true. But
done this for 25 years. Chasing perfection, not worth it. You're never going to get there. Even if you got there, you'd say, oh, that's not perfect. I want even more. I want better. I responded in this comment section. I said, my maintaining advice applies when you're at a weight that's healthy for you. Healthy for you. Not 5% body fat, not 9%, not single digit body fat, not a six pack. Healthy. When I give weight loss advice to my clients or anyone, I tell them slowly lose the weight, but if they get to a point where they don't have energy and they don't feel good, it has to stop. Not everyone can look like Tristan Lee. Not even Coach Greg can get to that level of conditioning and maintain it year-round. I could physically do it, but my life would be miserable. If someone said, I will give you $1 million, all you have to do is maintain sub 5% body fat for 1 year, give you $1 million, I'd say, no thanks. No thanks. Not even close to worth it. And you're saying, well, why do I do it? Because I love bodybuilding, but it's a short-term challenge. I don't have to live that life every single day for the rest of my life. You've seen my cookbook. You've seen how I eat. Does it look like I'm suffering? No, I can do it for brief periods of time. Just like when I'm racing on a bicycle and I'm sprinting and I'm suffering. I can do it for that hour. Couldn't ride a bike and suffer for an entire year. It's too hard. In the same way, I can't maintain sub 5% body fat for an entire year because it's too hard. Are you starting to understand why bodybuilders in the off season don't look like they do on stage? They can't. They cannot do it. It's not worth it. They could try, but their life would be so miserable, they would hate it. Only a select few with the God-given genetics can maintain a shredded physique to that level year-round. Most are doing it because they have body dysmorphia or other eating disorders and feel they have to because their self-worth isn't high enough unless they look like that. And again, what does maintaining mean? It means to keep your body fat the same while building muscle. Does that mean have a 500 calorie surplus? No. If you eat 500 calorie surplus, you're going to gain fat. It means...
Yeah, he's right. Like 500 calories surplus is definitely too much. Like literally 100 to 200. 200 if you're more on the beginner side, and 100 like later down the road. Yeah, like 500 calories surplus, probably gonna gain like half a kilo per week. That's like I don't know, let me think. It's like over 20 kilograms per year, I think. Like, I mean, I don't think like I know. It's over 20 kilograms. Maybe even like the higher end of 20 kilograms, like maybe like 27, 28, I don't know. But yeah, like, just imagine that, right? Like, you're gonna get fucking fat as fuck. Like 100 grams per week gain, you will gain 7.5 kilos per year. Like, I calculated that, right? It's like, can be, good, right? Like, I mean, maybe you gain like 5 kilograms of muscle and like 2.5 kilograms of fat, nothing crazy. And 5 kilograms of muscle is obviously good, but like in your fat side, it's not crazy. Like, won't take much time to cut off. And for that, you have built quite a good amount of muscle. But 500 calorie deficit, yeah, you're gonna get obese, man.
Maintain the weight you're at. And don't get pedantic on me and say, oh, you need to eat 30 or 40 calories more a day to build a muscle, because if you eat at maintenance, technically you can't build muscle or fat. Nah, don't get into that.
I mean, but that's true, right? Like, it's fucking true. Like, how? Like, just how stupid is this? Like,
you think you can actually accurately track 30 or 40 calories extra a day? Oh, I'm eating 2,730 calories, so now I need 2,700.
He's right. Like, you can't track fat low amounts, but that's why I say just eat a 100 calorie surplus. You get like little amounts of fat, little, but you're gonna get a ton of muscle rather than like trying to eat maintenance and then just fucking plateauing muscle growth wise. You know, do that, or get a little bit of fat, but get a ton of muscle. You're
170 calories. No one can accurately track to that level. And listen, even if you could, some days you're burning off more calories than others. You might scream more in a video or less in a video. You might go for a walk, not have gone for a walk. You cannot accurately track how many calories you burn off in a day. So what do? You look in the freaking mirror and you look at yourself and you say, yeah, I'm about the same percent body fat as I was. Keep it there. And over time, you're going to build muscle and the scale will slowly go up. Not fast, slowly go up.
Why would the scale go up at all if you're eating maintenance? Like the whole fucking definition of eating maintenance is that you're maintaining your weight. Like he's literally lying to himself, or he's just phrasing it wrongly. Because it's just not maintenance, it's a slight fucking surplus, okay? That's like saying, yeah, okay, I'm in a deficit, but I'm just, maintaining my weight. It's like, maybe in a recomp if you're building muscle, but like otherwise you're gonna lose weight. Calorie deficit, lose weight. Maintenance, maintain. Literally in the word. Surplus, gain weight. Simple.
Unless you're on PD, steroids, SARMs, and so on, you are not going to make significant increases in muscle every freaking week.
Yeah, sure.
Not going to happen. Does that solve your questions? Does that answer it once and for all? Please write in the comment section. Do you get it now? Do you disagree? Am I wrong about anything? Please comment below.
Disagree.
Ending it here. Subscribe, click the bell button, and until next time, I am out.
Okay, thanks for watching. As I said, just subscribe and click the bell button, or don't really care about the bell button. But like and subscribe for. Gotta do that. And yeah, that's that.